Good morning. At this time, I wanted to talk about some things. There are two paintings of the Savior that I love the most. The other, one of his, is him smiling. The other is him knocking on a door with no knob or handle from the outside. I was never a really big fan of most images because they show him so serious or austere. Images of him playing, though, with children and caring for the homeless sick always spoke to me more than the others. But when I was in high school babysitting for a family, I first saw this painting of him just smiling. His eyes were lit up and hopeful. I could feel his love and joy in me so much. And it reminded me that he laughed as much as he cried. He smiled as much as he austerely taught. He gently touched and cared more than he reprimanded or chastised. And this painting reminded me so much of how he had lived and felt and understood me as a human and loved me no matter what. The other image of him standing at the door knocking is an older one that I had grown up seeing in church and other places. It comes from the verse in Revelations 3:20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in unto him and will sup with him and he with me. Our Savior stands knocking, seeking after each of us, and all he asks is for us to let him in. It takes action on our part. He will not force himself upon us, but he's there waiting for us, hoping that we will allow him into our lives, not only to bless us and save us, but to love us and have joy with us and to be part of our lives. But notice that's only when we let him in. And then he will sup with us, and we with him. The Lord has often used food imagery and symbolism for us taking his word in him into us. Whether it is the sacrament or communion, bread of life, living waters, feasting upon the word, etc. And it isn't just about letting him in, but also about us making him part of us and who we are, just as food nourishes and becomes part of us. Food makes us healthy, whole, and capable of living and doing things. When we allow the Savior into our lives, he is able to nourish us, change us, and make us capable of doing his work and serving him and others. In Matthew 25, the Lord teaches us, for I was an hungered, and ye gave me meat, and I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee an hungered, and fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger, and took thee in, or naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one another, and of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. A tradition each year with our family has been to watch The Forgotten Carols by Michael McLean. It's a beautiful fictional story of John the Beloved in a modern setting, teaching a young woman how to let the Savior in and heal her, change her, and give her hope. One of the very first carols that he shares with her, though, is Let Him In, about the innkeeper who turned Mary and Joseph away. Through this song, we see the innkeeper learn how to allow the Savior not only into our lives, but into our world and our homes. And the way we do that is through serving others, sharing of ourselves, no matter how little we have. We can always share our light. And when we share that light and allow him in and be part of that, it will be magnified. Lately, I've been struggling with knowing how much I'm actually doing, and I've been reminded of the loaves and the fishes. We've always been blessed as a family to have enough, no matter how little we had. And through listening to Dallas Jenkins and Brad Palo from the Chosen series, I've come to understand even more that when we bring our loaves and fishes, he will turn it into feeding whom he will. I'm not in charge of the results. I'm not responsible for others to partake and accept, but I am responsible to follow his promptings and to do what I can with what little I have. And he will use that for his good. And the only way in which we can do that is to let him in and allow him to work in us and through us. I pray that each of us can let the Savior into our lives. Open the door and the light will enter. He will fill us with his hope and light, that we may share that with others. God bless each of you. Know that you are loved and let him in. Merry Christmas, everyone. I am a man forgotten. No one remembers my name. Thousands of years will fail to fully erase my shame. I turned a prophet nicely that day that I turned the couple away. I didn't sleep that evening, though I sold out my place. Somehow I felt compelled to. Something about her face. Why did I wish that I'd let them stay? I don't think that they could have paid. Restless, I left my bedroom. I walked the streets all night, lost in the world I lived in, found by a heavenly light, staring at one bright star in the sky. I heard a baby cry. I knew where that cry had come from, 'cause I told them where they could go. I didn't think I could face them, so I walked slowly home, missing my chance to share in their joy. I never saw the boy. He never would condemn me. I did that all on my own. He offered his forgiveness, and ever since then I've known he lets us choose each hour of each day, if we'll let him in to stay. Let him in, let him in, let the joy on all begin.